What up, Average Joe? Sick License here, bringing you another gameplay. And as you can tell, I do have the video muted due to the fact this is the last one going to be ripped from live stream. This is during the time we were grinding for Dark Matter. Still haven't got Dark Matter. This is just when we were using the BRM. In this game, I actually complete the BRM to make it pretty much to the point that it's gold. And, you know, there's a lot of things that you're going to see in this video because once I get the Camo Bliss, end up switching over to the KN44 Silence and just end up dropping 3 wraiths on this gameplay. I'm not going to tell you the final score, but I'm just going to tell you there's 3 wraiths in it, and I hope y'all enjoyed it so far. I hope you enjoy it. But I want to talk about a few things in this gameplay. One is, like I said, I am returning tips and tricks. I made a video called The Return. It'll be down in the description below if you haven't seen that one already. It's my last upload. But I'm going to start bringing tips on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Days that start with T, and pretty much Tuesday and Thursdays only 2. So you get 2 tips, or like 1 tip and 1 trick for the week, or you know, we'll do 2 tips or something like that. Because I'm coming up right off the top of my head. I know one guy posted on the comments was pretty much tips on how to not die less, how to die less and kill more. So that tip will be coming on. It'll probably be uploaded Thursday. And as you see it right there, I debate on it because I'm not really an LMG player, and that's one of the tips I'm going in today. Is know what kind of player you are. Are you a sub, or are you an AR, or are you an LMG? And pretty much know how to function with both. Now, I know that's kind of weird. Know what player you are. What I'm referring to that is, what are you most comfortable with? Are you more comfortable with that medium range engagement where AR is going to be better than a sub? Or are you better with them close quarters combat where a shotgun or SMG would be the best and you win those gunfights? For me, I've always been a really good sub player, but I could pull out the AR and slay from distance if I needed to. And I think a lot of mine comes from playing Halo. You know, I've been playing since Halo came out on the original Xbox, and pretty much that's just everything I grinded. You know, Halo, you had to be really precise with your shots. If I remember right, 5 shots to the head with the DMR, their shields were down, the next shot was a headshot. That's it. Boom, bada bing, that guy's dead. Move on to the next, you know, target, or knock their shields down enough for someone to get an assist, and then you start on another guy. So, you know, you had to be really persistent with your shots, and I think that's why the AR suited me best, especially in older games like Black Ops 2. You always saw me run a Scar. You saw me run the SMGs here and there, but I always played from that medium distance, and that's what you're seeing in this gameplay. None of my gunfights are really up close. There's only very few of them where I had to rely on my reaction time and just basically get the hip fire down to kill them. You know, as you can see, I'm not pushing into the spawn too much because we are playing on Skyjack. The spawns do flip pretty well, pretty fast too, and I'm just playing for them gun engagements from a distance. As you saw, I could have pushed that guy, but I would have never known, where I just decided to fall back, try to take another approach to seeing where he was at, and pretty much be able to pick him off from a distance, in which I'm able to do. And that's what an AR player is, and that's basically what I'm talking about. Is just know what you're comfortable with. You know, I'm really comfortable with the KN44, the M8. Those are my 2 favorite weapons. The Man of War is really good too, and pretty much those are the guns you're gonna see me use the most. And as you see, look, patience is virtue. This guy comes back when he got full health, thinking he could kill me, and unfortunately I had the sights just pretty much wrecking him. But like I said, just know what you're comfortable with. AR is going to be better from a distance. Subs are going to be better from up close. And as you see, I do kind of get up and close with this sight, but it's kind of hard not to whenever I'm on this streak. I was feeling my confidence in my shot, so decided to take a little chance, and it worked in my favor. And that's the thing, guys. If you die, and you know, don't get too frustrated with it. You're going to die. No one's perfect. I died in this gameplay, as y'all saw, and I go on a massive streak. You got to be able to die to learn from your mistakes, and then, you know, learn from them and start all over. You know, as you can see, I'm not pushing in. I'm making them come to me. I'm making them work them engagements, them long distance engagements where they're not as much comfortable as I am. You know, that's the thing. People can pick up a sub and you can teach yourself. teach yourself to be patient at times, because not necessarily every time is a moment when you need to push. See, like here, I just sit back, call my lightning strike in, and I just kind of wait. And I'm like, okay, it's got to be cleared. I got to run off and make them more comfortable with that engagement. And you can see, I'm just trying to work these medium engagements to my best ability. That's why I said know what you are. Now, if I was a sub, I'd be running up on them best as I can, especially in this map because it is very close quarters at time. Pretty much the sides of the ships are the longest distance shot, maybe across middle, but that's it. And as you saw right there, I did like a slide peek. I'm surprised a lot of people haven't done this more, and I'll go more over it in Thursday's video. Is what I call the slide peek, where you slide and look one distance as you're sliding to make sure no one's in a doorway, as you just saw. Fortunately, that guy, I don't know what the hell he was doing. He just slowed up, straight up wasn't paying attention. And as you saw right there, AR doesn't beat a shotgun because the shotgun's got better distance at close range. But anyhow, guys, I hope this tip's helping for you. Just know what you're comfortable with and, experiment, I didn't know I was really good with the KN-44 until I picked it up one day on Skyjacked. Happened to be Skyjacked, not this game, but a different game. Happened to pick up someone's silenced KN-44 and went off with it, and I was like, holy shit, I'm good with the KN-44. I never really even, attempted this gun besides getting it gold. I mean, I didn't even attempt it silence. But anyhow, I was like, okay, this is one of my new favorite guns. And the KN-44 is really beastly. Now, it's not, as beastly as the M8 from distance or the Man of War, but it's still really consistent. I mean, if I'm wanting to drop consistent shots and drop people over a medium range, the KN-44 is really good for me. Sorry, I was stuttering there. Man of War, the recoil's high. It's kind of like the Scar from Black Ops 2. The recoil's high, but it can be controlled over time, and that's what you see me do most time. Is I just kind of control burst it at times. Where the KN-44 is probably the only gun I could throw down a straight pattern, fully automatic, and control it with the ease, which is good because that's what you want. The M8, of course, is just beastly all around because it's such a good long distance weapon, and I will be bringing you gun setups and stuff like that. So if y'all want to see the KN-44 setup, please hit the like button. Please post it down in the comments below and let me know that you want to see this setup. As you can see, the gameplay's wrapping up. I hope y'all enjoyed this tip. Hope you're able to use this tip. And as always, hit the thumb up. Feel free to subscribe and comment below. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Take it easy and peace.